What's up, everybody? It's your host, the Appalachian American. This is the Men's Room. You're watching the Pop Culture Corner, and with me, as always, is my boy, Mr. What?
Oh,
your name? What is that? You're red? I think he's white. You red, white, and blue. Get that fool. He must have been on some other podcast. Anyways, lo and behold, holding his wiener.
As always, have to. Somebody's got to hold it, damn it.
Huh?
Somebody's got to hold it, damn it.
Somebody's got to hold it. And joining us, my man, I don't know what he looks like because he never goes on camera, the Prime Mover.
Well, you should know that I look like the lion.
Red
my
Lion.
avatar, the red lion.
Right.
And we are live. Coming to you in the first show of October.
Woo!
Red October.
any plans for Halloween, guys?
Comic-Con.
True.
I
That's on the
gonna try-
30th.
gonna have one?
31st, right?
Do what?
Comic-Con's on the 30th, right?
31st.
31st.
And
Is
November
it canceled?
Not yet. I'm watching notifications.
No, 31st will be here. It's whether we're going to participate in Halloween. I'm going to hopefully try to catch the COVID because I want to be like my man POTUS.
Yeah.
who
Getting
beat
that D-Rocks.
That's right. He's
Sipping
one to
on
proudly take the Rona for all of us.
sipping on that D-Rocks and cough medicine. making that new kind of lean. So what's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm finally back from vacation.
And you're ready for the next one too, aren't you?
Oh yes, dude, it's been the roughest week. But officially, I can announce that we're having another baby.
That's right. Because you had enough balls, testicular fortitude, if you will. You know, the cream of the crop to put it on the fake book. To make it official.
Chop. I bet your Prime done hit the button on accident.
All right, so while you were on vacation, I showed pictures of you.
Mhm.
I know. I see them.
I got to have an explanation for one. Gotta give us an explanation. What was going on here?
I don't know. But another thing I noticed that you made me go to the beach, and I was like, dang, I wish I could have went to the beach. Hit the wrong button?
No, you said you guys are having a baby and it blew up my internet.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Yeah. The circle of life.
And, you know, it's so funny. Everybody and their brother has seen this picture and was like, oh, you're having a girl? And I'm like, no.
Why would they say?
No,
I
because
guess
they think
they
it
see
says
sister.
I'm getting a sister. That's what they think.
Yeah.
Because people don't know how to read. Because when they want to do your, it's YOU''RE. But when they say your, they mix them all up. Same thing.
Right.
I'm ranting.
So everybody and their brothers are like, so you're having a girl, huh? And I'm like, what? What?
Don't
don't
put
even
that evil
know.
on me.
Don't
Yeah.
you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. So, yep, we're having a baby.
It's gonna be a girl, right?
I'm not
And
sure.
your daughter's
Pick out
gonna have.
names?
Allegedly,
gonna be
it's
a
going to be a
sister.
girl.
Well, we'll be gender neutral about it and let her pick her out what she wants.
Are you gonna go up on the mountainside, have a gender reveal party, and burn down
Burn
the
down?
mountainside?
Yeah, we're gonna go to California and do it. So we can help them.
That's right. Just add another 10,000 acres to that fire.
Yeah, we just want to help.
They don't care. I mean, jeez.
Nah,
Yeah.
I just want to help it along.
Why burn down some good Appalachian mountains? Let's go to California and burn down some redwood.
Yeah.
Because that's the in thing to do these days.
That is the in thing.
Let's see.
So, what topics we got tonight? What do y'all want to start with?
I want to start with these celebrity shitbags that.
Yeah,
are
should we
wishing-
say? Do we have a little moment of silence for our president? All right. Now, what was the story?
Let me see here. Well, let's definitely talk about the elephant in the room, or the elephant in at the hospital, and that is President Trump was diagnosed with positive COVID. So,
Yep.
and it wasn't even 5 minutes afterwards. The left-wing Hollywood elites could barely contain themselves following President Donald Trump's disclosure that he and First Lady Melania Trump tested positive for coronavirus. Celebrities eagerly piled on, calling the diagnosis karma and telling the president that you're a vile human being and that you should have worn a effing mask. Some of the notable talking heads here that were parroting what they wanted to all follow and say is Bradley Whitford. You guys know who Bradley Whitford is?
No.
Well, most people would recognize him from the show The West Wing. I remember him fondly from Billy Madison. He was the guy that was trying to stop Billy Madison from acquiring the company from his father.
The brother.
I don't know if he was a brother, but he was the one that he had to do the final test when they did all the different answers and things like that. It was like a marathon. So anyway, his idea was to say two opposing thoughts. One, I'm sorry you're sick. Two, you're a vile human being. What a class act. He followed on by saying if at real Donald Trump had simply acknowledged science and been as concerned about public safety as at Joe Biden has been, none of this would have happened. This is what disturbed people do. They create chaos. Vote him out. Next was Rob Reiner. We all know him. He was meathead on the Archie Bunker All in the Family show. Rob Reiner and singer Diane Warren were among several celebrities attempting to revive the debunked claim that President Trump once called the coronavirus a hoax. That damn hoax was Rob Reiner, and you tested positive for a hoax, Diane Warren. So, yeah, take a look at this article. It's filled with a bunch of just nasty people saying nasty things, and I don't remember the right or conservatives saying so many vile things about the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So just shows you who the class act is. Back to you, Brent.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty sad and it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean we laugh and stuff, and I made the joke about Ding Dong the Witch is Dead when RBG died, but she kind of deserved it.
Well, even though he tested positive, keep in mind, we don't know what test they ran on his ass. And all these tests, they're not testing just for COVID-19. It's antibodies, which could be for any of the billion of COVIDs that there are. So it doesn't mean that he's got the China virus, for fuck's sake. There's been a lot of people that have tested positive and been fine, and I'm sure Trump will be one of them as well, because at the end of the day, what we don't know versus what we do know is there's a whole lot of shit about this COVID bullshit nonsense that we don't know about. But what we do know is that China lied, and that the majority of the people in the United States that did die from it, it wasn't from COVID. It was from pre-existing conditions like, oh, I'm sorry, you already had cancer, or you were fixing to die anyway, and you died because the
motorcycle accident.
You end up getting pneumonia and shit, and then you end up dying. It's just too much for your body to handle. But your average American, even like myself, that's been diabetic for over 36 years, this shit ain't done fuck all to me. I'm fine. I'm alive. I haven't tested positive or negative because I think their test is bullshit. They're not testing for the right things. But it has not got a kill rate. And these assholes here, he's got COVID, so they're thinking, oh, he's going to drop dead. That I guarantee you, that's what they're saying. Oh, he's going to drop dead now.
Yeah, they're like yeehaw for that, you know?
Yeah. So as you had said, you did the joke with, oh, the witch is dead, but these people are actually like chanting, die MNF or die.
See, like yours already happened.
Yeah.
Like,
all because he
tested for this.
He tested positive, and how funny would it be if it was just a publicity thing where he put it out there so that they all think that they're going to win in the debates and win the presidency, and then he'll come out and be like, "Oh, I'm fine, America. I took the vaccination, and I'm 110% fine." Giggity. Who knows?
Giggity.
But it literally is to me. It's the usual bullshit clickbait. You can't trust anything in the fucking news as is. But when it comes to COVID-19. I call it from day one, I've said that the testing is bullshit. You can't test for antibodies. You need to be able to test for just COVID-19, and they don't do that. So I am not worried about it one bit. POTUS will be fine.
Other notable world leaders, presidents and such have caught COVID and have recovered from it is what's his name from Brazil? Bolsonaro. He was tested positive for COVID, went through the regimen, and he's fine. Boris Johnson from Britain caught it. And I believe Prince Charles was another one that got it and was okay. So there is, again, a high success rate on, and he's been, President Trump's been taking the HCQ and all that stuff like that. So,
well, my whole thing is, and we got to admit it, the president gets taken care of more than us. And that's any president. It don't matter which party.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not too worried about it because they're not going to want to make a president die. A doctor does not want that under their belt. So they're probably doing any and everything they can to make sure he survives it.
But could that be the powder keg that finally makes us go blow up China?
Please.
If Trump were to die from COVID, I'm just saying, just playing advocate here. But I mean, we've been sitting on a powder keg for months now, waiting on something to get rid of that, the red, if you will.
Well, do you know what India's doing, don't you, right?
Mm-hmm.
India made a statue of Trump to pray for him that he recovers. India did that.
Dang.
They put a dot on his forehead, poured water on at his feet, threw flowers on him, and is praying for him.
But I'm telling you, man, and this is what people don't understand is that people, I know we are getting on the political side, and we got other stuff to talk about, but this is kind of
culture. This is
pop culture related because of Hollywood's reaction or lack of respect. But man, I lost my train of thought.
Let's just say any celebrity that's staying out of politics, you're okay in my book.
Yeah, you're a smart one.
You're okay in my book.
But people want to sit there and think that we're the laughing stock of the country, and that people think that they're embarrassed about us. But then you got places like India making a statue to pray to make sure that Trump's fine. No, it's not. There's this narrative floating around that people are like, oh, well, Trump makes us so embarrassed and we're such, the whole world laughs at us. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No.
The Indians love President Trump. He's really good friends with their prime minister.
Do you recall a little incident maybe a year ago called the Yellow Vest riots?
That was China.
No, that was in France because the people were sick and tired of not having any representation, and they demanded to be represented like Trump represents America.
Yep.
They demanded it. They took to the streets, and they never was violent. It was the opposition to them that was violent.
Yeah, and that lasted like 9 months or something.
Yeah.
Until this COVID thing shut everything down.
So
it's interesting how that shut down the Hong Kong protest.
Mm-hmm.
Which is part of, it could be pop culture because people were taking pops at the culture, of people that were protesting.
Well, I mean, especially being China, that China is,
Asshole.
China is asshole.
oh, well, China's got the whole Mulan stuff right now. You know, I mean,
That's true.
according to that, drops cost on Disney Plus because it's already dropping in price.
Mulan don't trust China. China's asshole.
Mm-hmm.
What worries me?
I can't
About
find
everything.
it. Anyway, I can't find the correct article that I seen earlier today. But there's Mulan's already dropping in price because nobody's watching it. A, because it sucks, but B, because they want to cater to China. That they
Bent the knee.
suckling on China, and it's not good. You shouldn't do that.
No, you don't want that Chinese milk from that TT. No.
Yeah.
Nay.
They
Nay,
need
sir.
to stick with what they're good at, though. And that's making kick-ass karate movies.
That's
Bruce Lee,
American.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was from China.
I mean, he could have. That's racist, Tommy.
I thought he was.
He might be. Doesn't matter. Leigh Pizanis, he's on his way. He sent me an email saying he wasn't at home right now, and said that he could touch back later. He'll drop in whenever.
Well, you know, I saw he did a review for the Game of Thrones beer, and you know, it was a big bottle, so it might have been too much for the poor little fella to handle.
Glug glug.
If that's the case, he's out riding around. So, but you know, we were speaking about them Hong Kong protests. They were carrying around flags, and you want to know what the flag said?
What?
China's asshole.
No, they had Trump flags.
Right. They also had American flags.
They also had flags with a certain letter of the alphabet on it.
Mm-hmm.
That movement is massive.
But still, China's asshole.
Dude, that cracked me up that day. I couldn't help but
Donald
laugh.
Trump don't trust China. China's asshole.
I sent you that text message. That was great.
That dude is awesome.
It's wonderful.
Man of the year.
Yep. So what else?
That's all I got from those crap talking celebrities.
Yeah. I think it's
I'm
disgusting.
tired of celebrities. I'm tired of their bullshit. It was like, you know, the bit with The Rock. It's like, you know, as a wrestler, had great entertainment. Loved him in The Tooth Fairy and many of the movies he did after that. But now it's like, dude, you just signed your death warrant. I don't need your damn political views. I don't.
Yeah.
Just be an actor. Act.
Yeah.
But
Moving on
I mean,
to-
we can talk about Trump in pop culture because he was an actor in some movies.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was
Home Alone
reality
2.
TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't want to. I just don't want to stay on politics the whole time because it alienates half.
Ain't no
It always.
politics. It's just
Huh?
pop culture.
Come on, he got to shave Vince McMahon's head. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think, you never would have thought watching WrestleMania that is the future president of the United States shaving Vince
Yeah,
McMahon's
that's some
head.
crazy,
I mean, come on.
crazy karma there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, McMahon. I was governor of Minnesota, but
Yeah.
this guy here, Trump, he's the president of the United States, which you know Minnesota is part of. So he supersedes my potential power when it comes to governance.
Oh,
Back
don't
out
forget
to you,
Arnold.
McMahon.
We had Arnold, the governor of California.
Two times. So all these actors are big. And then you had Ronald Reagan, the greatest of them all.
Who says you can't put an actor in the White House?
They're all acting.
I like your picture.
Always,
I just
man.
had-
Always. You should
I just
know.
had
It's like, as soon as you throw a Trump one up, it's a game over, man. It's like, all right,
Well,
here we go.
I cut my camera off so you guys wouldn't see me reaching for my power cable because I forgot to plug my laptop up. So I was like, oh crap, I only have like 30 minutes left.
Yeah, you got to keep those things charged, my friend. You got to keep those things charged, my friend. Otherwise,
Well,
you don't last very long. That's
No.
what she said. Even though there's a bun in the oven.
I sent I was using my laptop for work. See, my wife, she works from home, and she uses this workspace for her call center job.
Right.
So I had to take my laptop elsewhere and set up the stream and get everything situated for tonight. So yeah. Anyway, jumping on into the movie news. Things that I found interesting this week. 2 Spider-Man news related items, a Batman related item, and Borat.
Oh, did you watch the Borat preview?
No, I haven't.
They talk about it. He's holding a frying pan, and it's about the coronavirus. He goes, "How do you kill the coronavirus?" And he goes, "You spray it with Lysol." And then he goes, "Then you hit it with the spatula." He's like, "No, you can't see it." And he goes, "What's more dangerous, Democrats or the coronavirus?" And he goes, "Democrats."
Well, he also the South Park pandemic special. Did anybody see that?
No.
No.
Oh my Lord, you guys are slacking.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that again. Yeah.
I thought I was going to die laughing, dude. That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
What was it about?
The pandemic.
The pandemic.
Oh yeah,
Did
pandemic.
they all wear masks?
If you come up tomorrow, we'll watch it.
All right, man.
It's an hour long too.
If you don't come up tomorrow, then you should just send links out and do a watch party, and we can just all watch it, together.
Can we do that?
Yeah. You can. There's a couple different ways you can do it. You can do it real easy, like where you just reuse a old StreamYards link, and then you just play it, and we're all in there, and you don't go live. And then if you want to go live and watch it, what you do is you use the old StreamYards to play it on versus the new StreamYards that we're all on, like we would be now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the old StreamYards, once you, like if you set it up, Appalachian, and you put the movie in and you hit share and you hit play, once you give the link to the old one, you don't have to let anybody in. As soon as we go on there, we see the video and we can hear it. That is, my friend, how you StreamYards.
Huh. Well, see, I tried to do StreamYard setup with Amazon, and I was going to watch The Boys with David Applegate.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I clicked over to it, the stream went. Oh no! I'm sorry, man. That was my PlayStation. I was playing it off my PlayStation, so maybe that would work.
I've done with Brian the Observer from Brian TV. We've done ECW pay-per-views off the WWE Network that way.
Oh, wow.
So I'm speaking from experience and stuff that we've actually done a couple different times. That's the way around, the copyrights, because if I was to click share now and we start watching something, we're going to get hit. Right. But if you use one of your older StreamYard links that you've already done recorded on, it still works to do the share option. So you can show stuff, like I said, and you can do the stream. Like, hey, if you guys want to watch this to us here, click on this. You don't have to do anything because once you hit the share button and you hit play, it starts playing. It plays on the old StreamYard link. And if you give that out, when people jump in, they don't have to be let in the room because they can see it. Just like before you allowed me in here, I could hear everything you were saying. It works just like that. So yeah, that's the way. We like it. But yeah, that's the way around, running multiples and stuff, where you can still use an old StreamYards link to use as people are watching it, but yet you can go live to not get the copyright strikes. Yeah.
We found a good loophole.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sucks when someone has to pause the movie. Like, okay, what time is it? What time is it?
It's even hell when you're trying to catch up. Like if you got all four of us watching, say on the Disney Channel, for example, we're all watching something from there, trying to line up, and then somebody's got to go pee and comes back and paused, or it could be a pain in the ass, and you're always gonna be a couple seconds off anyway. Either direction, you never can truly line up. At least this way, you've got where you can be like, hey, click on here, you'll see exactly where we're at. That way, if you pause it, it's paused for everybody.
Yeah,
that's that makes it that much easier.
Oh, dude, we could do a Sling watch party.
Mm-hmm.
I can send you this link. Like, if I just copy and paste this, send it to you guys, then Sling has their own watch party set up.
Amazon Prime does too. Odds are you probably just have to have Sling in order to do it.
I've got Sling.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody would have to have it.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know, but I know like with Amazon, because I tried to do the watch party on Amazon, and it was the same thing. Everybody had to have an Amazon account to log in. Sling I don't have, but it's the same thing. Even if you were to, obviously because you don't want to play it on here to get in trouble, if you use one of the older links and you share that link for everybody to watch, there you go.
Yeah.
Giggity.
That's right. Giggity goo goo.
You are quite the felon there, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Look, I
I
am an HMFIC. Which, if you don't know what HMFIC is, head motherfucker in charge. And I do know quite a few things. And when it comes to trying to figure out how to get around things with the copyrights and the YouTube,
that crap.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta twerk it. You gotta twerk a little bit.
It's not working.
It shows it blank.
Yeah.
Here, press play. How about press play? Scrub it.
Damn it, honey.
Come on, scrub it. Go to that dot and scrub it right and left.
Huh?
Go to the dot at the bottom. That's an editing term. Scrubbing. You move it back and forth. Yeah, there you go. See? It works. Does it work? No, just let it stop right there.
Writing germs. Maybe you didn't.
Oh, you have everything engaged. Clicked on
you can't see it.
Okay, well, it doesn't work.
Can you not? Can you see it?
Nope. When you scrub it, you can see it, but I don't know why it's not coming on big screen.
It's the same thing Netflix does.
Yeah, they all do it.
Those tech bastards.
After we do the show, I'll set up, see if I can send you that link and do a watch party that way.
Right on.
Because that would be rad.
Oh, yeah.
Because, dude, it's so freaking funny. And it is everything right now.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
Prime Mover, I am doing coffee and gaming tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
What was playing?
6:30 a.m.
6:30?
Yeah.
That's when I do my morning walk. I guess I'll have to watch on the fly as I walk.
That would be nice, dude. I would love to go for a nice walk.
I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on my VR headset and then put my phone in the middle, so I can watch it, and then just go for my walk. See if I end up in the damn lake. It's all
Yeah.
I look like old Madeline, what's her name from The Boys season 1 when she got her eyes blasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
because I want to binge watch it.
Dude,
I'm letting it build up.
Have you seen? Oh, you're not watching it?
No, I haven't watched the last two because I'm letting it build up so I can.
Yeah, we've done the same thing.
Oh, you guys are nuts, dude.
The last night's episode that we saw was when the Stormfront and Homelander were boning.
So you're 2 weeks behind, so then you did get to see about with the dog with the fuck pig.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great. Yep. That's in the comics.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah, you guys suck for being 2 weeks behind. I'm with you, Appalachian. I'm caught up.
Oh my gosh. I watched it today when I got home from work. amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, no
Amazing.
spoilers.
I watched it for the second
spoilers.
time right before
No.
the stream with Jez. So digital
But
pollution.
this season feels really weird. It feels like touchy feely, and they threw in all that other SJW crap, and it's just like it just doesn't feel like obviously the first season, but
Yeah, it feels like
is
a weird
interesting.
version of Dawson's Creek.
I think it's good though.
One Tree Hill.
It's
No,
so
it's good. It's
SJW
good in its
less.
own way.
I mean, you've got her killing a black dude. How do you think BLM's going to like about that? And I mean, there's so many fingers to the things going on today that's in this season so far.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, fuck you. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, dude, that's
great.
that is just like this South Park pandemic special.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude, it is everything wrong with society right now. And Gary
telling
from
you,
Neurotic says that it's not very good.
Gary says that which isn't very good.
The pandemic special. He said he laughed one time.
Well, I'm not a fan of Gary's, so I'm sure it's probably really good. I can't wait to watch it with you guys because that just sounds hilarious.
I like
I
his
mean-
chinny chin beard. I mean,
You're-
that's really the only thing I like about him.
You're caught up with this season so far with the boys. So how that part began with the thug, these two don't know what we're going to be talking about, but with the thug and what he
Don't
does
talk
with
about
them,
it.
oh man, that was great.
Wait, in the opening shot?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. When that happened, I was like,
That's
Yeah, I
one
was
way
so
to lose your
scared.
head.
I was so scared for Billy Butcher when old boy got him by the neck, old Black Noir, and I'm like,
Oh,
this is it.
yeah.
It's over. And then he comes up with some crazy shit to get him out of it. I was
yeah.
like, no, not Billy.
That ain't-
Oh, it's
That ain't the
funny.
last time you're gonna see a jump from Black Noir.
No, I heard that
Oh,
this
yeah.
season
Yeah,
Black
you just
Noir
wait,
is
man.
all over this thing.
Hey, cunt.
Yeah,
It's a term of endearment, love.
Mhm.
It's good, man. You guys are missing out.
Where do I get the graphic novels?
Amazon.
Amazon has them.
Amazon has them. There's 3. You can get the omnibus. Hang on, let me see.
I can look
Look
it
find
up.
it real quick because I'm really considering.
Tommy, you just figure out when, and we can always do a watch party because I mean, you got to figure season 1 was what was it, 6 or 8 episodes, and we're only 7 episodes, I think, into it
Yeah, I
now.
think today was 7.
This week makes 7, so I mean, and there's only going to be, I think, 8 this season as well. So we've only got 1 more till the season's done.
Right.
Oh
Could
yeah.
be wrong, but
Omnibus Volume 1 is $26.
And is it a paper cut? Let me look at it.
Oh gosh, there's 6 of them. I didn't realize there were 6. Maybe there's even more.
yeah, there's quite a few actually. I'm pretty sure.
I was under the impression there was only 3. Let's see. Is that Billy Butcher? Have y'all seen it?
It's who? Billy Butcher.
On the comics right here.
I think so. The Boys Omnibus Volume 1.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh,
better.
paperback. That sucks. If I'm buying like a big one, I want hard.
You want hardcover coffee book?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she said. She wants it odd.
They're paying for it.
They want it odd.
Oh, the Kindle 0.
Yeah, they just give that crap away. Like, hey, you got a Kindle? Hey, here you go.
All it is just ones and zeros.
Mhm.
Do you have a Kindle Prime?
Yeah, we do. Shit, we
I think
got
my
it.
mother-in-law has it.
Okay, you remember Frenchie?
Yeah.
You know what he looks like, right?
Yeah.
He looks like my middle son. Every time my wife says like, "Oh," because she totally loves Frenchie because he reminds her of our middle son because he's always getting into shit. Yeah, but he looks like when he was growing up, like maybe probably circa 17, 18 years old. Yeah, he's now 27. So yeah, Frenchie is our son.
So yeah, season 1 only had the 8 episodes. I just double checked just to make sure. But yeah, 7, 8. So yeah, that's not too bad. And then you got, and like I said, I think they're only going 8 with season 2 as well. So, about 16 hours.
Oh, dude. So that means next week's gonna be it.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it
sure season 2's only got 8.
Yeah, it's got 8 of them.
Oh my gosh, dude, that sucks.
And it's worse because we still got a ways to go before Mandalorian comes, and we don't know what's going to happen with Mandalorian. So,
Well, Mandalorian at the end of the month.
Show,
It's October 31st.
yeah.
What, Tommy?
Anybody watch Lucifer?
No.
None of y'all? It's a good detective show. I like the CSI feel it's got.
If you want a good detective show, Bosch.
Gosh.
On
Yeah,
Amazon.
I never really looked at that one. It's pretty good.
Dude, it is amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah, they've got 6 seasons so far.
I hate it when they have a good series and they only last a season.
Yeah.
And it's usually not a good series then.
I
But
think
you
it's
can have a
sometimes
good
No,
series.
it
It just
can
gets
be-
dropped like
come down
the
to fund-
original.
funding.
And my mind just went. I had it and lost it. I just Appalachian Americaned it.
Yeah.
Constantine, the TV series Constantine. The show was really good. I think it was NBC or something had it long before CW started heating up everything, and it was actually a really good show. But I mean, they just did one season and dropped it. They just didn't feel that it would do good. And then all of a sudden, you get Constantine and all the CW shows and Dark Apocalypse and Justice League. Dark Apocalypse, which then everybody's like, oh my goodness, Constantine's the bomb. And it's like, yeah, we had a TV series that was live action. It was really good. And you scumbags got rid of it.
Yep.
Why, you little scumbag.
You scumbag.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. I own you. Choke yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Your soul better belong to Jesus because your ass belongs to me.
speaking of good games and good video games and good TV stuff, y'all played Spider-Man for PS4?
I heard it was an incredible game, but I never played it. No.
I got it and all the DLC for it. I really enjoyed it. Probably the best Spider-Man game I've played. But big butt.
Big butt. Huge butt.
Anytime that you like something, they messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do a relaunch for the PS5, I think, called Spider-Man Remastered. And the one major change is the actor. Let's see if I can.
It's a movie or a television show or
That's the
game
game.
or what? Yeah.
It's a game. I can't blow that up any bigger.
It's
But
the game for the
the
PS5
original-
versus the PS4 version that we already have.
Right.
They're basically
This-
taking and adding garbage to a game, which probably won't change the game at all. Just this little bit, which to me is just a waste of money.
Right. They're taking out this character, which is Peter Parker in the game, moving it over to make it look more like Tom Holland.
But
Wow.
doesn't look like Tom Holland. It's
Yeah, it
Tom
doesn't-
Holland-esque, if you will.
Yeah.
That's Tom Holland. The guy up top is not Tom Holland.
Neither of them are. But the
Well,
left version is
that's
what we
Bill
have,
Holland.
and they're changing it to the right version that still doesn't look like Tom Holland.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like Tom Holland. I'm not saying it does, but they're wanting to make it look more like Tom Holland.
Yeah. Tom Holland-esque, if you will.
Right. Lanky, skinny. See, he was very full-figured.
He looks like 1990 cartoon Spider-Man, Peter
Yes.
That's
Kinda-
what I was asking for.
Kind of on, huh?
I was asking for like the normal Spider-Man that we grew up with, not no skinny, lanky
Yeah, he was a very football player looking Spider-Man.
But how could he be that football player? He was a freaking, yearbook geek. He was
I'm
a
not saying he
photographer.
was a football. I'm saying he looked like a football player. Like he had the stature. When
Like
he
a kicker from the football player, because they're always skinny and lengthy and,
And they have weird
He can
names like
run.
Rolf Benershka and Uwe von Schaman.
Dude, that's a pretty dope jacket.
Yes.
But
He looks like that guy that would sell you that book up in Congress or whatever when he run around with questions and everything.
yeah,
Oh, the
How to get
Riddler.
loans. Yeah, almost like Riddler. Yep. So what's this thing? Is there a new Fargo? Because I see that with Chris Rock.
huh?
Look on the right side on that little banner up there. Keep going up, right there.
I don't know.
A new Fargo. Did you guys ever
Just
see?
an ad. I'm not sure. What is Fargo?
Fargo is a spin-off from the movie Fargo that had Francis McDormand and what's his name? William H. Macy. And it was a crime drama. And then they made a TV series out of it. First one starred what's his name? Spielberg's not Spielberg, but Tom Hanks' son, Colin Hanks. And they were all different in a way, but they all had a common thread. And that was like, they took place out in the snow and stuff like that. So anyway, there were three. And the last season was Ewan McGregor playing two roles. He had a twin brother. So one brother looks a little different, and Ewan McGregor looks, you are the chosen one. And so yeah, it was really good. So I guess they have a fourth one now. Chris Rock.
Let me share this with you. All right, it's a thread about the Spider-Man remastered. All right, I scroll down all the differences, and then I get to this tweet, and this killed me.
Jeez.
I can't read that out loud.
King James.
I mean, for real. that is wonderful. That deserves a like.
Now,
Like, share.
since we're
And
on the
subscribe.
pop culture side, PlayStation 5 is going to start making their new gen games right away. Now, Xbox is waiting 2 years.
Yeah.
That's right. Xbox is better.
Xbox is
no.
waiting 2 years to make the new graphics and stuff for the new games because they want to be able to still be able to play on the Xbox One series.
Now, let's be honest, because they can't get China, good old China, to give them what they want. So everybody's like, well, we're going to wait 2 years because in 2 years we might not be at war with China. Or maybe somebody else will overtake China.
But
So,
you know what Xbox just bought though, didn't you?
China.
They bought the rights to BioShock
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
all
they
the
did.
other videos that company made.
Isn't that what is it? I think I'm gonna get it wrong. BioWare.
Yeah, BioWare.
Yeah,
So
okay.
there's going to be some games that were offered on the PlayStation that's not going to be offered anymore.
I'm not surprised. I'm done with video game consoles. I hate to say it. I'm just tired, man. After when I went from PS3 to PS4 and they didn't transfer over, I was pissed because I've still got an original Xbox, 2 or 3 Xbox 360s, an Xbox One, a PS. I've got 2 PS4s.
And a lot of games are backward compatible.
Yeah, and to me that was stupid because at the end of the day, hell, you could just build a gaming PC and then just go buy the stuff and still play with your friends. Because the reason I went with PlayStation was you did not have to buy the Xbox, network bullshit. But nowadays you got to buy it it doesn't matter what system you have. It doesn't matter, if it's Xbox or PlayStation.
Right.
In order to play online with your buddies, unless you buy the expensive game that comes with the online feature, you're screwed. So, like the WWE, for example, if you bought the higher version of the game, then of course it used to come with, the online with it. So you could play online with your buddies until they, of course, drop it. Then you can no longer play online.
Right. The platinum version or something.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to call it, the more advanced. Because the last time I bought games, they were about $55, $60. And now it seems like it's damn near about $1 every time you want to buy something, along with the DLC content and whatnot. Because, I mean, the last game I beat was Arkham City. So I think that's
the graphics and the movement are incredible on the PS4. I mean, it's unrivaled. Xbox really can't match it to that degree, but it's getting close.
Yeah.
And that backwards compatible feature is a plus when you have these old ass games and you still want to go back and play a little Black. You remember Black? Remember that game Black where the whole world was destroyable, was, it interacted. So you just shoot the crap out of fire hydrants and they blow up.
Hell, man, like Saints Row, Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I'm talking the original games.
Oh, dude, I love Saints Row.
Saints Row, yeah.
I got quite a few of those. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, I got all these games for PS3. I mean, when I bought my PS3, I didn't screw about. I turned around, I put a terabyte hard drive up in there. I was like, yep, took out what came with it, terabyte hard drive. My PlayStation, same 4, same thing. Bought them with what, 500? As soon as I got them, bam, terabyte. Boom. But you can't take all the stuff you already bought for the 3 to put on the 4, even if it was all DLC. So Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 that's on my PS3 is not on my PS4, even though it's from the Play Store. So in order to play the older stuff, I got to plug in the PS3 and play that. You
shucked your machine. That's why. Can't be
I shamed it all right. Shame! You will walk the streets barefoot and naked. You shall have rocks and shit thrown at you. Maters.
Shame. 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 Shame.
But yeah.
Shame us.
For me, that was the big thing. It's like, because I've got the Batman PS4. I've got a black PS4 sitting here I'm staring at, just looking at it, giving it a dirty look. So like, I'm not messing around with PS4. I don't game enough anymore. I had all these because my kids had all the games and the game systems and all that. Hell, matter of fact, I took in a bunch of PS3 games that I had no intent of playing and the kids didn't want, traded all that stuff in at GameStop, and that's how I ended up getting my Punisher holding the Daredevil mask from the second season of the Punisher from the Marvel TV show for like $55. I used all the credits for the games and stuff that I traded in to get that, so I didn't have to pay a dime. Of course, that's, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars that was spent on video games over the years prior, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm glad you feel this is a 12-step program and you're sharing. So it's
what
thank you for
game
sharing.
Makes you feel like a child again? Let's go with that.
Hopscotch.
Dig Dug.
Dig Dug. Yeah, boy. I was just telling my son about Dig Dug. He's like, Dad, that seems lame. I go, hey, be quiet. You're going to get a whipping.
I broke down and I bought this because my brother's birthday came up and I had to get one for myself. And it's one of those extreme mini game box systems for the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
Right? So, and it's just an HDMI card that you plug in, just like your Amazon Prime, and it's got all the games. There was a Clint Eastwood game in here, folks. Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry.
That would be awesome.
So it's old school Nintendo. I mean, I remember the Atari games and the ColecoVision and everything, but to me, it was great to go back. And I mean, these things weren't expensive. It was like $30, whatever. It cost more to buy the one with the mini system look than it did for this, and this came with more games. So I was like, hey, I want 600 and some odd games, and it's all Nintendo and whatnot. So I was like, heck yeah, give me that. But definitely like Tyson's Punch Out, the original, because of course it was Punch Out, then it was Mike Tyson's Punch Out later.
Right.
The arcade was Punch Out, because for those of us that are old and remember the original arcade games that you put tokens in, you'd put your dollar in and get
Tokens.
your
I put quarters in, brother.
Well, yeah, you had that too, but the arcades would have the token machines.
Right.
And then like your 7-Elevens and whatnot, you just put your quarters in.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
you saved
like
the game by putting a quarter right, but like at the bottom of the screen.
damn right.
You were the next one up.
That's right.
You know what the worst part was? Is when you got a game system and you're so excited you can't wait to get home to play it, and then you find out you don't have that little attachment to attach it to your TV.
The adapter.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
dude,
little
that was the
adapter.
worst.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Tommy, you have to answer your own question because you didn't tell us what game makes you, and so does App. You guys got to tell us, Appalachian, what game makes you boys feel like little kids.
Mine was
again.
Super Mario Brothers.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I don't know.
Donkey Kong.
No, I couldn't stand those games. Side scroller games pissed me off. I never liked them. I really enjoyed like N64 stuff.
Mhm.
That was the first console that I got into, and was able to enjoy.
I remember
Any
the
specific game.
first Star Wars game they came out with for Nintendo.
Was
I think
that
it was
the
Nintendo.
Trench
It may have
Run?
been Nintendo 64.
Was it the one that you had to fly down the trench?
Yes.
Yes. I remember the arcade version of that.
Mm-hmm. Arcades were the bomb, man. I mean,
I know.
I get it. You know, the home. Well, I'm okay. So Nintendo 64 is when you started getting Mario Kart. That shit was fun. GoldenEye was good. Zelda. That was something else that was a
It's the
whole
one
lot.
you had to knock the people off the platform. And it was like Mario and all them. And
Like the
Donkey
Smash
Kong.
Brothers.
Smash Brothers, yes.
Yep. Hell yeah.
I mean, I can tell you about Pong. When we first got our first Pong system, we were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing!"
Mhm.
Went back when we had 3 channels,
Yep.
maybe 4 if you got a one with the shortwave in it. It would just get that static, but then you'd get those long range radio signals.
That's when you took the rabbit ears and you wrapped foil around them and went to
Yes.
the house.
Absolutely, is what we did.
Yeah.
Is that when it stopped showing TV after like 10 o'clock?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I came in on the tail end of that. I wasn't there when they were playing the national anthem, but some stations were. There was a station that came out of, let's see, I think it was Mexico, because we lived in Oceanside, San Diego, and they would play the Mexican national anthem at sign off, and that was usually around midnight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that when TV channels shut down, there was nothing on the air, man. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. I remember when MTV first aired, and they started their programming at, I think it was 6 a.m.
You'd get that right there. But it did say that, shit's fucked. It would just be like, boo, and then it'd go off the air, and then you'd have the color bars.
The color bars, yep. Or static. You get the
Yep.
static. See, now with me, static always scared me because I didn't know what was coming next.
That's because static made you think of, oh, Christ, I had to move.
Wasn't around. Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, yes. Thank you.
That movie was not around.
Yep.
So I thought like faces would come out of the not the poltergeist, but of the static, and I just didn't like the sound because it was like.
Mm-hmm.
So as a kid, that scared me.
Hell yeah!
I'm here to share. I'm here to share.
You youngins, I know you guys love it when us old fuckers start talking about this stuff. Every time you're just like, the old guys are taking up some time. All right.
I mean, hey, if y'all are just flowing, dude, roll with it.
I mean, what do you guys think of that? Because did you guys ever experience that?
Static.
I experienced it like we had basic TV for a long time, and we only had one TV.
Right.
It was one of the big projector TVs. We thought it was amazing.
Oh, they had the projector on the back of it?
Huh?
They had the projector on the back of it?
No, it had the projector in the front of it.
Oh, you had. Oh, that's right. So at the bottom there were the lenses.
Yeah, you had to pull out that drawer.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Hey, we were old school before old school was cool.
But when we were growing up, that was what rich people had.
Yeah.
They had
Well,
your
when we
type
got
of
it, it was what
television.
poor people had.
I remember having what seemed to be like a big screen. I want to say it was like a 47-inch, but it was a big cabinet
Yeah.
box TV.
Had
It
back
was a
to it.
projector. It was a projector, but it was from the backside. It was all built in a case kind of deal. I know what you're talking about, Tommy. I've seen one of those.
Yeah.
In the
My
museum.
dad carried that one on his shoulders down the hill because the guy above us gave it to us.
Dang.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
but I remember seeing that TV and thinking, man, this thing is so cool. And then my cousin came to visit, and she was just like, "His TV's so blurry."
Mhm.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's perfect. Like, I love it. And she's like, it's blurry because it's old. Like, you know. She was talking about her TV and it was so crystal clear. And I was like, screw you. Like, whatever.
Now were flat screens just coming on the scene because they were real expensive back when they first
Yeah.
came on. Yeah.
Now you can get them for like $99 at Walmart.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
That's
back in
crazy.
the day, a 32-inch was like $1,500 easy.
Yeah.
And we're talking LCD, not LED.
Right. It was
Yeah.
LCD.
Yep. Because you had the
Full
LCD and the
crystal
plasma.
display. Yeah, plasma was another one.
Yep.
Now, in the plasma, your blacks were really black and they were good saturated stuff, but everything else turned into oatmeal. That's what you were watching.
Because it wasn't racist. Actually, I've got. I'm sorry. I've got a 55-inch plasma that's at least 10 years old, and the colors on that damn thing are still phenomenal. All of them. It's one of the older. It was from Best Buy. It was the Best Buy brand. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but you know how everybody used to have like the brand they went with, like yeah. So it was the Best Buy brand, and we got a 55-inch it was under $1,000. And that damn thing, I've never had any issues with that television.
I've never heard good quality stuff about plasma.
Well, I heard it burns the screen.
Yeah.
Somebody's
got a real bad echo.
I've got no issues with it. Nothing's burnt in the screen. The Xbox and the PS3 and 4 have been on it, played numerous games, put thousands of hours of game time on there, and the color on it's still great, and I've never, ever had an issue. And when it's off, there's nothing burnt in the screen. And when you turn it on, like, you know, if you go through your different menus, I mean, everything was fine. So maybe I just got lucky, but because I didn't get it when they first came out. You know, they'd been out for quite a while. But yeah, it was really funny was watching it go from plasma to LCD to LED TVs. To
now
smart
it's OLED.
You know, even up to the smart TVs that we have of today. Because remember, back in the day, we didn't even have smart TVs. Hell, we didn't have smartphones either. So we had flip phones. And before that, we had rotary dial. So
brick phones. Remember the brick phones?
Damn it. I just dialed a 6, not a 7. Start all over again.
Click.
My grandma had one of those. I used to love playing with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had to live with them. And if you did 911, you had to go.
Yep.
But you got a like with the rotary phones, you got kind of into a routine where you knew where the numbers were, and you could go. I mean, you had to wait for the thing to come back, but you were quick on it.
Well, since we're doing a blast from the past, did y'all ever wear the 3D glasses?
The red and the blue ones? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
they never worked for me.
Yeah, you almost have to cross your eyes to make them line. That's what I had to do. You had to make them line up.
Yeah.
Man, it's weird. I'm not getting any kind of comments from Facebook, but I'm just seeing. I look over here on Facebook and I see that David Applegate's commenting like crazy. So yeah,
Hold
do
on.
my bad, David. I'm sorry.
What's your last comment from the
I forgot
commenter?
about the fake book.
I just seen Superfan Adam Shawhands on YouTube, but
Right, the LOL. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, from Facebook. But I'm just seeing. I look over here on Facebook and I see that David Applegate's commenting like crazy.
And now you're echoing, brother.
Yeah, yeah, my bad, David. I'm sorry.
What's your last comment from the comment?
All right, there's that. Some of the echo was me because the Facebook decided to go full blast.
Boom! What's up, D?
Yeah, that does suck, man. That's too bad that the stuff from Facebook doesn't transfer to the YouTube.
Well, I just saw it.
I think
Facebook
that's
user.
me.
I turned my volume down, all the way down. It's got a no volume. It cannot come through. Denied.
Hi, dozo. Hi, konnichiwa.
I always forget about Facebook. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, we're on Facebook. Oh, until they say, nah, we don't like you no more.
So where's your boy Anus?
Well, you know, having this.
No, we can't
prostate
hear you,
experiment.
Appalachian American. Can't hear you at all.
Sorry, I muted.
Yeah.
Daggone it,
mute.
where is the thing on here on Facebook? I need to go back.
All right, Facebook. Yeah, I can see. I see the comments now in the StreamYards. So the two that I left. So okay, those are working. All righty. And I thought technology was supposed to make these things easier.
Yeah, there it is. All right,
Mute.
where is the thing?
gosh.
You can tell we're not professionals. All right. The original
Fun
post.
and educational.
Crap, man. Like I can't do nothing on here. All right.
Well, that's part of
you're
being an
at-
Appalachian
wherever
American,
you're
right?
watching- Huh?
That's part of being the Appalachian American, bro.
Yeah. All right, wherever you're watching, look in the description of the video. All right. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom, there should be a little link that gives StreamYard permission to use your name. Because where we're at right here, I can't see who's commenting from Facebook. All I see is Sup D and Hello All from Facebook.
That's funny. Yeah, that was mine. Yep. Yep.
Now,
It says Facebook user on here on the comments. That is funny because on Facebook it shows my name. That's funny.
Where are you seeing? Where are you watching?
I'm watching everywhere, man. I got my eye on you, man.
I'm just wondering, like, are you watching from like the men's room?
I have it on both. I've got
Yeah,
Facebook running, and it's in the Facebook, and then the StreamYards and the YouTube. Usually, I'm just watching from StreamYards though.
Yeah,
because I didn't know about. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot about the Facebook.
All right, check it out. Where you're at, the post that you're at, if you open up the About See More, scroll down here to the bottom and click this link. Let StreamYard see your Facebook Live content or comments. Thank you. Then you just go back. It's so stupid. You got to do it every time.
Wow. You got to love Facebook.
And see, now I can put, there goes my name on the thing. It's so dumb, man. Like, I hate it. But, I mean, that's the way StreamYard works.
Well, we don't call it StreamTards for nothing.
Right? Righto. So,
Any more news?
well,
Yeah.
there's the Jamie Foxx situation on Spider-Man.
Ugh. Goodness
If
gracious.
you guys want to dive into that.
Yeah, let's dive into that. See, I actually came prepared. I actually read your email that you sent earlier today. Thank you for sending that.
Oh, sweet. I'm glad you like it. Prime's last week, man. He did a daggone good email, and I just copied and pasted.
I was like, let's see here. I was like, oh, look, okay, there's all kinds of links I can click on. And I was looking at stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was a few days off. I pulled my quads and been on muscle relaxers and alcohol to be in less pain and sleep a lot. So I came out of that coma and went, what is this shit? When I got this article, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And it's because I was looking so forward to the Sinister Six happening, and now it seems that we're gonna, have a live action Spideyverse. That I'm not very happy with that.
No, dude. You know how awesome it would have been to have, like, I'm not one for Tom Holland Spider-Man, but how cool it would have been to have Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm. That would have been awesome.
Somebody was saying that was it David Dorsey, the guy that played the governor on The Walking Dead? David Morris, I don't remember. Somebody said that he was going to be playing Norman Osborn. That could have been cool.
I was just happy. I mean, because we get 3 Spider-Man movies, then we get the reboot. We get 2 movies. They set up. I mean, they set up Rhino. And you knew what was going to happen. You're just like, all right, Sinister Six. All right, we're going to get it. And then because the animated movie just made bank, oh, well, now we're going to do that. Come on, man. And of course, with now 4 different Spider-Man, you got to remember, we got to go back to the 1970s as well. They better put him in it as well. Because if you're going to bring back all these other Spider-Men and put it in the Spider-Verse, I want to see homeboy from the 1970s throwing some rope as webbing, be in this movie just like we had, in 1970.
I want to see the Metal Spider.
Yeah.
He could weld. It was awesome.
Hold on.
Up hit or miss. I don't need him to be Iron Man Jr.
No, like he wore a welding helmet, the original one.
Here you go. There is the Iron Spider for you, potato head version. Just
That's
for you,
funny.
because you said, and I quote, you want to see him. There he is. Potato head version, just for you, brother.
I'll pull it up. The one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but you just opened that can of worms that allowed me to do this.
Not the version from Iron Man.
Not
What?
the version from from the Homecoming, if you will.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Or
What?
from Endgame.
What are you talking about?
Is when they was doing the multiverse in
Mhm.
the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Which one were you talking about?
He had like a welding helmet on. I can't remember the name of it though. They called him the Iron Spider, but it wasn't that one.
Right.
I have to find
Let's
it.
see. I'm looking.
Thing is, the 90s, we had the great cartoons. They came out with good cartoons afterwards as well. Then we get to where we are today with film, just kind of sucking.
That one?
No, nowhere close.
Well, I mean, I'm looking up the movie, but I just don't see anything.
Oh, it's not from that movie. It's from like the 90s.
Oh, you said the Spider-Verse thing.
But it
the
had a
1990s cartoon version is what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Hmm.
Do you want to see the Appalachian American that bad? Will you stop? Fine.
No, look at the puppy.
Mm-hmm. She's like, hello, hello. I've been going nuts. I want to see you. Hi, I'm part of the show too. Hi, I'm Moon Pie, and I like Spider-Man. I like to go over there and get the figures I'm not supposed to play with, and I play with them because I'm a bad wiener. But what they gonna do? Because look at me. I'm so cute. I'm so cute.
How many dogs do you have?
A few.
And like, do you raise them? What do you?
So
Are they your personal pets?
yeah. So a lot of
Okay.
them are.
This was covered in last week's show, by the way.
That's
I
okay.
wasn't here.
He was on vacation. So, like, for example, oh no, that is the wrong button. Okay. This is Huggies. Huggies is 16. Huggies is kind of blind. She really can't see.
Aw.
So she's 16 and a mini weenie. She's 100% mini weenie. She's just a mini weenie. And so she's hanging out down here along with little Miss Moon Pie, who's everywhere. She likes to come on stream and just wave to people and say, "Hi, how you doing? I'm here, I'm here, I'm here," and stir up shit and tear up things. What we have is we have the dogs that we breed. We also, after we're done breeding with the dogs, we'll get them fixed and then we keep them. We rarely rehome any of our dogs. Most of they're all our pets, even the ones that we're breeding, that are here at this location. We have a partner in Texas who also has dogs, but like her dogs, we don't keep. Those are her dogs. But that way, because with wiener dogs, you have very many different styles of wiener, if you will, giggity. And we have them all with the exception of the blue. Giggity goo goo. At the end of the day, it legitimately is. We have wire, we have long hair, we have short hair, we have tweener, we have dapple, we have pieball. It doesn't end the list of different kind of. We have black and tan, we have black and brown, because apparently there's a difference. I'm a guy, so I'm like, yeah, no, but apparently there's a difference. Black and cream, red. So there's just so many different varieties of wiener giggity out there, dogs, that it's the one breed of dog with so many different varieties that it's crazy. Short hair, long hair, medium tweener fur, wired is hilarious looking. But at the end of the day, in order to have all of those breeds, you've got to have quite a few different dogs, which we do have. But like I said, we are 155% nonprofit. Not just 100%, 155%. Every bit that we make off of a puppy sale goes back into the dogs. So I don't make any money off of the dogs. I mean, being at home and disabled, so I spend, my times with the dogs, obviously. But I don't get any money for doing that. I mean, every time we sell a puppy, all of the money will go for dog food, dog shots, dog visits. We've got one that's extremely pregnant right now, Pearl. We don't know how many puppies are in there. That's a vet visit, which means she's going to have x-rays. Would you like to take a wild guess on what we're going to pay for these x-rays and the vet visit?
I don't know.
Well, that's why I asked anybody.
No idea.
That's a touching story.
Yep, about $165. That's
Oh,
yeah, that's for the vet visit, and then for them to do the x-rays, so we know how many puppies she has, so that we can make sure they all come out. That's just one pregnancy. So the last litter that Pearl had, we lost the whole litter. That was during this whole COVID bullshit. Because you couldn't just go to the damn vet like you normally could. When we had an issue, you couldn't go into the damn vet. And so we lost all 3 puppies. She's fine now. And so far this litter, now you can at least go into the vet and whatnot. But we'll know here in a couple weeks how many puppies we're looking at. The one that we have now that's upstairs, Beatrice, if you will, she just sold to her person today, as a matter of a fact. So the one puppy we have, it has been spoken for. They've put a deposit down. But like I said, it's like I'm not making money off this at all. If anything, it would be quite the opposite, because you got to feed all the dogs and pay for the shots and pay for all the flea treatment. And, you know, when you've got as many dogs as I've got, it's a lot of money. And even if you've only got one or two, that stuff's not, you know, it's not cheap. You're looking at about $1,000 a year, you know, between everything. And that's on the low end, you know, so, and God forbid you have an issue. So, but that's how we do it, you know.
You have a website?
Your love.
You have a website?
No,
You
we
have a
do not.
website that no, you don't.
No, it's basically all through
Yeah.
word of mouth. I mean, like Frank's even got his own, you know, he's got his Twitter and his YouTube, but I don't even do sales or anything on there. It's just literally people contact via Facebook. You can't sell on
I gotta run.
Huh?
but
I gotta run.
What's wrong?
I've just called my dad, said they found one of our trucks stolen.
oh no.
So I gotta go figure out what's going on.
All right, call me.
I will, man.
Hey,
Take her easy.
let me know when you get back because we might still be up.
Yeah, if y'all still on here, I'll text you when I get back.
All right,
All
bye.
right, man.
All right, man.
Tommy's showing off those big guns.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I heard him talking like he was on the telephone, and I was like, let me just mute this microphone because I can mute all of you guys.
Yep, you sure can.
Why
That's
would you
the
do that?
advantage of having all the power.
Why would I do that, Prime?
I am the Senate.
I would do that so that people's personal information doesn't get spewed all over the internet.
Mhm.
Very good. Touche, my friend. Touche. Hey,
Nothing wrong
let's
with
take
that.
a look
at
at this
all.
article that I just propped up here because I am excited for this one.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes is the new reboot for the G.I. Joe franchise.
God knows we need
I'm
one.
loving it.
Oh, I see this marking right here.
Yep. It's
Um,
on his sword as well.
yeah. Do you remember a couple weeks back, my buddy Wayne?
Yes.
He has that tattooed on his arm.
No way.
Yeah. And see, I didn't know what that was.
Yes. To me, Snake Eyes was always now when they on the boys, that's Black Noir. They're making fun of Snake Eyes, is what they're doing.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if Snake Eyes could handle 4 what do they call it? Those bombs that he had to go walk through.
Right.
Well,
The
I
pressure
can tell you
cooker.
one thing, since you're not caught up, 'cause you're
Yeah.
behind, but I can tell you that Snake Eyes has definitely got him beat when it comes to an Almond Joy.
No, the Almond Joy was in the one that I saw yesterday.
Yeah, well, it's going to make a vicious return, and you'll see. But
Okay,
you don't know what I'm talking about. But
Okay.
the Appalachian American
What-
does. That's why he's giggling.
Prom, what did you see?
Well, just they were getting it out of the vending machine, and there was like a running joke with
It being the worst candy bar ever.
right, but when Black Noir went to the command center, the lady was eating, the tech was eating the Almond Joy, and then he said put it in a little bin or something, like a little
Mhm.
basket. Yeah, that was the first time you saw it. Then you saw it later at the when Starlight and Huey were at the vending machine, and then they talked about it later, that being like the best candy bar. What's with you guys in the Almond Joy, So
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
Because she's like, I like Bit of Honey. I like Almond Joy. And he's like,
The
"These are some of
Charleston,
the
yeah,
worst
Charleston,
candy
yeah.
bars."
Those are the worst. I
Dude.
told my wife, I go, I bet you that's the only people that they could get to sponsor the show or to be part, to be part of that. And
Look,
that's
Bit
why
of
they put
Honey
them
are
up
the
there.
bomb, yo. I don't know how
I
you can
love-
not like Bit of Honey.
It's
I love
good, but
Almond
you
Joy.
can't eat a bunch of them.
No, not at all. But I mean, it's just one of those, it's kind of like, for me, it's the same. Like, I love saltwater taffy, but I'm not going to eat 6 tons of it.
Well,
It's like, man,
the
eat a couple
cream.
pieces. I'm good. Bit of honey, and generally for me, it's like if my sugar starts dropping, I got to have something sweet. So like a bit of honey is perfect, or even a couple Laffy Taffies.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy
Laffy
Taffy, baby.
Taffy.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a Hershey's like a kiss and not you put it in your mouth, you don't bite it, but you just let it kind of
Melt in your mouth.
melt in your mouth? That is
Yep.
like the best thing ever.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, I like to take 2 Hershey Kisses and put them like butt to butt
Mhm.
like maybe like lick one so they'll
Giggity.
stick together, you know.
Right?
Throw it in my mouth and just suck on it.
Yeah, giggity.
Oh, it's so good.
She likes it when you suck on them after licking butt to butt.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
You never go butt to mouth.
Never go ATM, bro.
That's
Never,
right.
ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Never ATM.
No.
Lord, gee, it's been so long since I've seen that. When Clerks 2 came out, I was working in a movie theater, and we literally piled in like everybody in the back, like 4 or 5 rows, and had a private screening when that came out.
Oh,
And I had like friends that were smoking in the theater and everything, like big old stogies. My buddy Sean Sullivan. Sean saw that dude, man. He came in with a big fat cigar and just lit that bad boy up the theater. And we were like, dude, what you doing? He's like, I'm chilling.
this
And
is our
my
VIP
cousin-
screening.
my cousin Barrett brought a book bag full of beer.
If it's a
See?
VIP
Good
screening, you know
time.
what you're supposed to do?
Right, dude. I'm telling you, there was probably 30 or 40 people in this movie theater to like watch Clerks 2. And like it was so fun because it was so funny because it was me, my buddy Ronnie, and Tim. We were the only 3 that were actually employees. And we were the only 3 that were actually allowed to like be there. But we all like had the same group of friends, so we were like, "Hey, come on!" And then they brought other people, so it was like you brought a friend, and your friend's friend brought a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, there ended up being 30, 40 people. My like big boss, her name's Linda. I think she's dead now. She was a ruffian. Old hag woman, just mean and hateful. But all of a sudden, she just walks through the door. Busted.
Mm.
And she was like, "What the F?" She was like, "What's going on in here? This is bull." And she got really mad because my buddy was smoking. me, Ronnie, and Tim got in so much trouble. I'm surprised we didn't get fired.
Right.
So much fun. My cousin Barrett worked there too, but I think he had recently quit and was like just there. But it was a good time.
Right. Sounds like it.
It was a great time. We had a lot of fun. Sneaking people in, watching movies.
Having fun, man. You know.
Because then you make great stories later on.
Right.
It might be pucker factor 8, but you know what? Later on, you can tell your kids, hey, this is what your dad did. Well, Dad, what's a movie theater?
Right? Because they're all going to be closed.
That's right. It's like I used to work at one of those.
Man,
Back
that's
when it was, back when we had to be, tough.
Right. Dude, I hate that like movie theaters going out of business and stuff like that. Like it hit me the other day that the last movie that I had seen in theaters was Star Wars.
I got to see Bad Boy 3.
I didn't get to see that.
Oh, G.I. Joe.
Nice.
I grew up with that, man. That was the best. I mean, my high
original
school
print too. That's old school. Nothing like 75 cents.
Yeah.
Dang.
And now worth what? $43?
75 cents.
Special missions. Oh.
Yep.
I gotta look at my
Number
collection.
one. So yeah, I had to.
Are you gonna? What'd you buy that? What'd you pick that up for? Like roughly?
This I got when I was in a hospital, diabetic,
Mhm.
and same. Both of these were gifts.
Wow.
So we would have picked them up for 75 cents.
Right.
Hey, are you still currently collecting comic books there, Adam?
I don't have anything newer. The last comic I bought, actually, other than Jeff's, would have been Bigfoot Bill from Doug TeNapel. And that would have been it. I haven't really bought anything newer. A lot of the stuff was just stuff that I replaced from the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have some Walking Dead stuff on my wall. I do have the re-release, the 10-year anniversary signed by Robert Kirkman with certificate of authenticity from one of the Comic-Cons and whatnot, because that was fun to pick up for like $20. And then all the stuff on my walls and stuff are just because I got concrete walls, and then there's like, I don't know, a vinyl over the concrete. I don't know. That's how the house was when we bought it. So I had to double-sided sticky tape it. So like one wall is drywall and everything else is concrete wall. So everything is like double-sided sticky taped on the wall. And double-sided sticky tape does work. And
You have a basement in your house?
Yeah, there's a basement too.
Yeah.
I'm in the lower level and then there's the basement. It's basically a tri-level except for we're a quad level. Giggity. Because we have a basement.
That was a giggity.
I got a buddy of mine that's got a framed cover art. I think of this one. I remember seeing it, but it was black and white, and it was like kind of cover art.
Yeah,
that he had got framed and put on his wall and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. But I was wondering, they're re-releasing The Walking Dead, the single issues.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in color. And it's called The Walking Dead.
In color.
No, Walking Dead Deluxe.
Deluxe. At this point, I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a couple key issues, which would be like number 100 where they kill Glenn. Because I mean, at this point, in this game, you're damn near better off just with the omnibus, you know.
See, I've got the compendiums.
Yeah,
I've got all 4 of those.
I've got the one big one that came with the PS3 game, and then I've got the comics that are on the wall.
The big one that came with the PS3 game. What was that?
It's man, I can't get to it. The sword's in the way. But it came in the PS3 Deluxe edition. It came with like a whole bunch of the comics, you know, kind of like an omnibus, thick ass book with all kinds of. I don't know how far up in the series they were, the TV series, because it tied it all together. But it's way up there. I can't get to it. I'm too short and fat.
I'm trying to look.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like, look on Google to see if there's
where the email at, yo?
Let's see. The Walking Dead PS3 Deluxe with
it was for the Walking Dead, the very first video game. They had like the deluxe version, and it came with a big comic in it as well.
All right, gents, I'm gonna have to bounce.
Bounce.
There's the urgency in my voice.
Yep.
And we'll talk soon.
Well, I mean, I'll just end it now if you want to.
No, you guys continue.
Nah, because we're not really covering anything. We're just talking. We can do this off air.
Okay.
So, you guys take care. We'll keep everybody up to date. We'll find out next week what happened with Tommy's missing truck.
That's right.
And we will be back tomorrow morning for Coffee and Gaming. I think we're going to finish up the first Uncharted. But we can play whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Right.
So check back tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. for Coffee and Gaming.
The fun never ends.
Yep. See you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.